beautiful morning to you and welcome to Sports Recap on Hills TV. Truly, it is really a sad moment especially in the world of football, as we saw the death of Pele, who passed away at the age of 82 at Sao Paulo in Brazil after a lengthy battle with cancer. And all we can just say is, may his soul rest in perfect peace. I am Daniel Obasi.
And of course, sad news in the footballing world as Pele, one of the greats, a man who won 3 World Cups, passed away yesterday night. Good morning and welcome to the show Sports Recap on Hills TV. I am Aidan Luben. And of course, beginning from the local stories as usual, where there's some form of postponement in the under-17 cricket boys, and of course the girls championship, which has been postponed by the organizers. And now the 4th edition of the championship was scheduled for the 3rd week of January, that is from 20th to 30, with the zonal eliminations among the teams participating. Then the main final is fixed for 15th to 19th of February 2023. But according to the update, the date has been changed.
First of all, I think basically it's just because of the fact that the general elections are coming for very soon, 25th of February 2023. We'll get to see the general election. Probably looked at it and said, okay, fine, let's actually make it come a little bit forward so that we do not endanger the lives of these kids as well. So I think probably, even though there is no official statement, I think that's one of the reasons why they had to actually shape it forward a little bit.
All right, and now moving to football, where the interim management committee is to meet with the state governors of the clubs who have been sponsored by the state government in the Nigeria Professional Football League on January 5. What will you make of the development?
I just hope it doesn't backfire, because I just hope rather also the fact that he's going there to still just solicit or probably tell these governors and say, okay, please, we want you to support, because like I said before, 18 of those clubs are being owned by our government in the MPFL, the top flight this season. So hopefully, probably he wants to go tell them about repositioning football and supporting. But if he goes there to go and talk about the crisis that we saw before the draws, it might not really be a good one, because the club owners might say government is interfering with football.
All right, then now to India, where a wicket keeper, Rishabh Pant, is in stable condition in hospital after being injured in a car crash. And of course, police authorities say the 25-year-old dozed off and lost control of his car, which flipped twice and also caught fire. Reports in India say Pant suffered injuries to his head and his leg. We wish him a quick recovery.
Yes, we wish him a quick recovery, and I think a lot of people want to know why he slept off, why driving. Probably it would be it would be multiple reasons. Probably tiredness and all of that, but probably something else. But I think probably we would go into investigation, know why he was actually sleeping. But I think we've seen this in recent time with our top professionals in various sports, and I just hope this kind of incident are reduced even as we go into 2023.
All right, then, where France striker Kylian Mbappe has said he won't waste his energy on such futile things when asked about Argentina's goalkeeper Emiliano Martinez's stunt after the World Cup final. Yes, Martinez called for a minute silence for Mbappe during his team's dressing room during celebrations in Qatar, and posed with a doll depicting the player.
I think for Emiliano Martinez, he overdid everything. And I think what he did actually marred the whole celebration, and Lionel Messi winning the World Cup for the very first time. This is a young boy, 23 years of age, who has won the World Cup. You are just winning it for the first time. So at some point, you can't begin to categorize what Mbappe has done to football. What has Emiliano Martinez done to football? This young lad has done it even double. So I think what he did was just too much, and probably they would have called him and said, come on, this is just a kid, and you're doing all of this. But I think for me, for Mbappe, head in the game, made sure that he got his win, the win for his side for PSG over Strasbourg at the Parc des Princes just 2 days ago. So he's still head in the game, more focused, and like he said, he wouldn't allow any of this get to him at any particular point.
That's right, Emily Martinez, taunting Kylian Mbappe, and the coach of Aston Villa has said he will surely have a word with him when the goalkeeper returns to Aston Villa. And still talking about football, Brazilian football legend Pelé, arguably the greatest player ever, has died at the age of 82. He's credited with scoring a world record 1,281 goals in 1,363 appearances during a 21-year career, including 77 goals in 92 matches for his country. He is also the only player to win the World Cup 3 times, lifting the trophy in 1958, 1962 and in 1970. Pelé was named FIFA's Player of the Century in the year 2000. And President Jair Bolsonaro of Brazil has declared 3 days of national mourning.
There is no better way to say this. This man is football. Pelé is football. Neymar, a lot of tribute has actually come in. And I think the one that caught my fancy was what Neymar actually said. He said before Pelé, the number 10 jersey was just a number. And then when Pelé wore the number 10 jersey, it became a phenomenal number. Everyone wants to wear the number 10 jersey. Everyone who is arguably one of the best players who have ever played after Pelé has actually gone on to become phenomenal. And then it brings me back to also what someone said. He said 50 years after he retired from playing football, this man's names keep ringing a bell in the heart of every football fan who have come even within the space. So it tells you how much he has impacted football in various ways. For every Brazilian kid who came from Brazil, for everybody who loves football, we will miss him. We will miss him just the same way we missed the late Diego Armando Maradona. And hopefully this man will continue to remain in the heart of every football fan.
All right, then, before we go, let's let you know that some games will be going down in the EPL. As we know, the club side football has resumed. We saw some games yesterday in the French Ligue 1, in the Italian Serie A, and of course, we saw some games. Some games will be taking place tomorrow in the English Premier League. That's the much you can take on today's edition of Sports Recap. I am Ainan Luben.
And definitely, it is the last edition of the year 2022. We will be seeing you in 2023, hopefully to continue talking about more sporting actions, even as we also see the January transfer window open in January 1st, 2023. From us here, we are saying a very, very, very happy new year in advance. And do not also forget to follow us on all our social media handles on Facebook, Instagram, and also subscribe to our YouTube page, all at Hills TV. Until we come away in 2023, I am Daniel Obasi.
Thank you for watching.